Co-wash your hair, and then you want to let it air dry a little bit. You don't want to start braiding on soaking wet hair, so go do something. As you can see, I made a sandwich, peanut butter and jelly. Those of you who have been following me for a while know that I can eat up to 5 of these a day. Oh, they're so good. And can't forget the milk. Alright, 4 sections. Always helps things go a little smoother. So go ahead and do that. Alright, so now that my hair is, drier than it was, it's damp now. You need a comb or a Denman brush. Either one works fine. You really just want to get the knots out and smooth out your hair. You don't want your natural curl pattern. We are creating a new elongated curl pattern. So then you're going to take shea butter and coconut oil, and I will post a video about how I make that. And you're going to braid. You just braid it straight down. I've actually made a whole video about this before on my braid out, so I'm not going to go through everything, just some tips, because I know people were having issues. So when you get to the bottom, twist it up. If you are completely natural. If you are transitioning, you are going to use these things called perm rods, and you'll see those later in the video. Alright, so here I'm just counting. I have 4 braids on each side, a total of 8 for the back 2 sections of my hair. And then I come to the front. Again, medium-sized sections, clip back, smooth out. And then, the goal here is to make your braids tight. So, smooth on the coconut oil and shea butter. Again, you want enough of that in your hair, because that's kind of like the molding part of it. That's what's going to keep the shape. You also want to do it tight. It doesn't have to be tight to your root. As you can see, it's not like hugging my roots, but you see how the braid itself is tight. Alright, now here are the perm rods. You simply wrap your hair around that, and the little string thing comes up and around, and it just secures in, and it should hang fine. And those rods also help to weigh your hair down. Now, if you're braiding like this, you see how loose this is not going to work out. First of all, your hair is going to take forever to dry. And secondly, it's just going to be a mess. Now, look, you see how tight that is? You just want to make sure that the sections are tight together. I don't know how to explain it. Just braid it tight. And then, again, the weight of the perm rods will help if you have stubborn hair that just wants to stick up everywhere. And then this was just me counting. I believe I had 8, so a total of 16 braids all on my head. Ooh, sexy. Alright, so then, a time passed. This is it dry. I know, yeah, it looks exactly the same. Whatever, but it's dry now. Now, when you take these out, I know people who, put their finger down the middle and just, go crazy with it. No, I do this from the end to the root so that you keep, the neatness to it. You don't want it to be so frizzy, so be gentle a little bit when you take it out. This is a faster way of doing it. It's still, not as harsh. You'll keep the shape and, the texture together. The goal is to not frizz out your hair. Alright, so this is it with all the braids out. No fluffing, no separating. Just took the braids out. Not disturbed at all. Alright, now you want to separate the sections of hair. Now, when you do this, you shouldn't have to forcefully yank, any sections apart. If you see, they'll kind of separate on their own in areas, and you just kind of help and guide them along. You see right there? You just kind of touch it. Oh, there it goes. Separate. Now this is it, completely separated. Again, no fluffing yet. Just all the big sections kind of separated, and you can see how much more body it has already. Do you see that part in the back? Yeah, it's terrible. So now what you want to do is you take your fingers and you run them through your scalp. Now, this is important because you just the roots, just the scalp. You're kind of massaging your scalp. So So yeah, you really just want to fluff up your roots to give you more body and volume, and to get rid of those ugly parts we kind of created with the braids. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, you need any more tips, just post a comment and I'll get back to you. Oh, and there's my Bill Cosby holiday sweater. I love that thing. Alright ladies, happy holidays. Mwah.